Hi Aries, welcome back to the Spirit's Path, and this is your September horoscope for 2021. Just to go over a little bit of what's happened so far this year. This is the year of the ancestors, so everybody's listening to their own beat. You're dedicated to walk on that path, and earlier this year you had a challenge with the Two of Stones. February, you were met with the theme of keeping your eyes on a prize with the Archer. You were dedicated to that prize in March, right? In April, your birthday month, you took it easy. You rested. You rejuvenated your soul and took some time out for yourself, which is good. See if I can get these back in order. In May, spark of life. So probably some new creativity going on for you. And I had a feeling that in June, this had something to do around the home. Okay? And in July, you were met with the Queen of Bows and the Bear. And the Queen was giving you some nurturing stability, some nurturing security, some nurturing protection as she was protecting you just like a cub. And, she also asked you, where can you make use of space, within your own kingdom, let's say, right? And, as you were making space for that, August brought on the Three of Arrows and jealousy. So maybe you were making space to bring other things in, and other people were getting jealous of that, right? Or, you were preserving things, and people don't understand the processes you were going through with, things around the home in June, and, that new fire of creativity of, maybe creating more space so you can have more things come at you. And when people seen that, they were like, I want what they got. All right, so they're putting blessings upon you. Now, this could also be the other side of the coin, and remember, this is a general reading for all Aries. There might be some jealousy involved with you. Maybe you're watching somebody else, and why do they have that? It could be a love interest, that happened in the month of August. But as we go into September, we're going to have a new theme. And I really believe that jealousy is a blessing on you for, the work that you're doing around your house, right? Maybe it's, maybe it's your person, okay? In the aspect of, you're doing some healthy things for yourself that people are jealous of. So the theme for this month is going to be the Ace of Stones and the Foundation of Life. And I'm going to do like I've normally done in the past. I'll draw 4 other cards, 1 for each week. I only want 1. I don't want a handful of them. And then we'll tie this all in. That one wanted to jump out. So you've got the first week of August. You've got the Six of Bows in abundance. So as you're setting your foundation of life, you're getting your abundance in order, right? Bows is fire energy. It's creativity. It's action energy. So, maybe it's time in September, maybe you're reaping some of that harvest that you sown earlier in the year. Maybe that had something to do with, back in February when you had your sights set on your goal, and you were dedicated in March, right? Maybe you put some, things in process, all right? And now you're going to start to see some of that fruition, okay? Second week, 9 of Bows, respect. So you've got, some respect coming your way too, all right? Based on, people that, you're working with, all right? Maybe people that are going out there helping you, all right? Colleagues, peers, family, however you want to look at it. The third week's going to be represented by that Queen of Bows and that hair, okay? And, again, you have, queens are nurturing. This Queen of Bows, and you got 3 bows here. So this is a queen of creativity. This is a queen of fire and action, okay? She's also the queen of fertility. So watch yourself, if you are still fertile out there as well, because, she can create a lot of other rabbits, right? But she asked, how do you influence those around you with that fire and that creativity, with the respect that you're getting here this month and laying that new foundation of life. That could help out with that abundance that you have, or maybe you're sharing that abundance. Maybe you're sharing the knowledge and the wisdom of what it took to get to that solid bedrock and that foundation of life, right? And in that fourth week, Aries is going to be represented by the theme of the Knight of Stones and the horse. Okay. Now, knights, the way I like to explain them, they're fighters, they're tacticians. The horse likes to carry you through on your path. He tries to help push things through. And this is the Knight of Stones. It's just going to be slow plodding energy as well. So, even though you've got the fire and creativity, that fourth week of September, it's going to slow down for you a little bit. But, with everything that's going on, even though you're slowing down, you're pushing through to that final line, okay? You're pushing through to, whatever you set yourself up for, that Ace of Stones, for that foundation of life. And, that's the theme here, right? That's the theme for the month of September, the Ace of Stones and the foundation of life. Now, aces are new beginnings. So, whenever I think of a foundation of life, I look at the building blocks. Stones is all about materialism, security, stability. So you have to ask yourself this question: where are my finances? Well, I've been spending a little bit more than I need to, or I've got money coming in. I've got a good foundation. All right. Do you have enough for that rainy day? Do you have enough, for an emergency fund, for both of those, right? It's setting yourself up for that foundation of life to carry you not only for tomorrow, okay, but for next month, next year, in the next decade. In August, was all about jealousy. Maybe that was around your home, right? With the Queen of Stones and the bear, and, how do you influence others? If you are managing your assets wisely and others are seeing that, they may be jealous of you. But don't get too big for your britches, let's say, Aries, all right, and say, you know what? I can go ahead and do this, 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 and this because I've got, the wherewithal, the financial ability to do it. Stay true to that foundation that you set, that foundation of life. Because even though you may have that abundance in that first week, and maybe there's a windfall coming for you, all right? Now, this is a general reading. Now, it could be $5, it could be, $500. However that is, there's an abundance there, okay? And with the abundance in that security, all right, in an abundance of creativity, fire around, creating a good, solid background in finances, you're setting yourself up for the rest of this year and going into next year. And if you look at that six of bows abundance, there's plenty of harvest around. So, this might be a time where, you're watching your nest egg, you're watching, whatever's that security, stability for you. If it's a house, if it's health, it's a relationship, right? You're looking at strengthening those. You're looking at, cementing them, let's say, into the bedrock. All right. And, you have that abundance. Okay. And it's not that you're hoarding it. All right. Or stockpiling stuff. You're taking that opportunity, okay, to digest and to look at what you've manifested over the last year in that first week. And as a result of that, maybe you're setting yourself up in that second week to, if you've got that good solid foundation and you've got an abundance, maybe you're respected in that financial community. Maybe you're looking for respected leaders to help show you, how to, manage your assets wisely or manage your health wisely, right? maybe there's a level of respect, your own self-respect that you gain. Now the wood he comes out of the forest, all right, and he looks you straight in the eye, okay, and he says, are you ready? Are you ready to go to the next step? And as you're building that solid foundation, which, maybe you already have a solid foundation, okay, as you continue to build on that empire that you're growing, okay, you've got that self-respect. You've got self-respect. You've got the respect from others, right? You've got the respect of your relationship, your respect of your coworkers, family, friends, because they're now realizing the abundance that you've had, all right, and how that is working towards your foundation of life, all right? And then the Queen of Bows, she shows up that third week, nurturing that ability, nurturing that creativity, nurturing that action, right? And she says, how do you influence those around you? How do you influence the money lenders? How do you influence the people in the relationships? How do you influence, family members to understand your foundation of life, friends, colleagues, right? Because they see you with this abundance. They see you with this great concrete foundation of, security, stability, and materialism. And then she also asks, where do you need to be more understanding? Maybe it's a teaching moment for you. Wind's picking up, we got storms coming in. So, maybe it's this teaching opportunity for you, to talk to somebody else around, showing that foundation of life. And then, the Knight of Stones is sitting right there, and he's fighting for you, and he's, being communicative, but, he's telling you to slow down, right? This is slow plodding energy. And he's asking, where do you need to push through to the finish? How do you push through to the finish? If you're setting up your foundation of life, you're never going to be finished because you're always adding to it, right? But if it's solid, if it continues to grow, then you just keep doing what you're doing. All right, whether that's finances, relationship, whatever. You remain strong and steadfast, okay? And, the other thing that Horus asks you is how is stubbornness holding you up? Okay, is your stubbornness holding you from growing? Is it holding you back? All right. Is your stubbornness holding you from teaching somebody else, what's making you successful? So there you have it, Aries. That's the theme of the month, the card of the month, the Ace of Stones and Foundation of Life. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others. And this is D for the Spirit's Path, and we'll talk to you in the month of October. All right? So take care, God bless, and stay safe, Aries.